Right, today we're in the Yorkshire Dales. We're in a tiny little village called Gunnerside, and as you can see there's some parking there. We've parked in front there, and we're just going to go over the bridge there in front of the pub, turn left and go up to Gunnerside Gill, and we'll just give you a quick look at the village. And that's looking back the other way. As you can see, look, there's the hills in the background. Then up here you've got the old smithy, and it's a museum in that now, but there's still work as well. And sell ice cream. And here we've got the King's Head pub. We're just going to turn left here up the side of the Gill. Yeah, so we're in front of the King's Head's pub and we're just heading forward up the side of the Gill. That's looking from the bridge in Gunnerside. We're following the river up there. And we're just going to show you a few little bits of countryside as we go, because this is a fabulous place, is this. So you're walking along until you see a house in front of you, or looks like an old church, and you turn immediate right there because the footpath, as you can see. And that's a shot looking back. You know, we've only come about 300 yards, but it just gives you an idea of countryside round here. So then it opens out, and all we're doing is just following the river, or as they're called in Yorkshire, Gill. We're going to pass it up. You know, if there's small spots, they call them gills. I'm going to take one or two shots looking back today, because I think the countryside's so fantastic, you need to have a look at it both ways. We're following the track there on your right, and just let you have a look at the scenery. It's absolutely fantastic, it really is. Well, we're heading forward. The countryside is so, you know, nice and spectacular here. It's fabulous, and all we can keep doing, and what we're going to do, is just keep giving you a few little bursts, quick bursts, just to give you, so we can get as much viewing as we can. Yeah, like I say, we're following the woodside path, you know, right close to the Gill, but we're just, like I say, taking odd pictures looking back, and you know, the scenery's that nice, we need to do. You're walking with a taxi driver today? Yeah, as you're going up, you look to the right, you'll see these old barns, and they used to, years ago, store all the fodder for the animals in the, you know, in the winter, before the onset of tractors and that, you know what I mean. Yeah, we've come down through the woods now, over that little stream, and then we're coming out into, you know, open stretch as we walk up the valley bottom, then it narrows again. Yeah, Gunnerside up until probably the last sort of 100 years has been a very industrialised area, you know, lead mining and that. And as you go up the valley, you'll come across, you know, quite a bit of, you know, evidence of the old industrial age, and we'll try and show you that as we go. Yeah, we're just going to give you a quick look at these other mine workings. You can see the river at the bottom. I mean, this will have been a lovely place to work in summer, but winter this must have been quite a you know, daunting task to be able to come to work in this lot. On the right hand side you can see the path, and then, you know, you've got the old mill there. We're just heading straight forward now. Just following the river, keeping the river on our left. Heading up as far as we can. And this is the entrance to, looks like a drainage tunnel from the mines. As you can see, the wet bit of fern and water coming out there, look. And as we sort of look up into it, you know, obviously it's pretty dark up there, but still running. Yeah, so we just crossed over the river to have a look at the mine. We've come back over the river now and walking slightly uphill with the river down on your left, so we're back on our path again. Yeah, now we're back on the path. When we look to the side where we just saw the little tunnel of water coming out, if you look on the top, there's like a little metal tank there. Yeah, then if we just look up in front of us, look, we can see a couple of people well up, well on the hill. We daren't make a noise here, we've got a tiny little, looks like a young one here. We're about 20 feet away. He's just on the stone wall there. Have you got him, Johnny? And then that's the view we're looking at there. That's fabulous. And as you walk along the path, if you look to your left, there's like a miniature sort of series of waterfalls there, and that, we think that just looks a bit nice myself. We've just got a skylark, we think, about 30 feet in front. We're not sure if it is or not, but we think it is. Just sat on the bracken. And here's a little stream coming in. It looks dry at the moment, but obviously, you know, when it rains, it'll be in full bore. And then when you look to right at the other side, you can see you've got a tiny bit of water coming down. But it's a warm day today, and it's been pretty dry summer. If we look in the bottom, we can see the water, and then if we just look across to your right hand side, we can see the old spoil from the mine workings. Just to let you see the path we're on there, but it's safe enough. We're just heading forward, and as you're walking along, you'll come to more mines. You can see the old bits of buildings in pit heads or whatever they are, or wheelhouses, we don't know. But they're on both sides of the valley. If you look there, look. You've got the river on the bottom, and then on your left hand side you've got some more on your left, and then if you look in the middle, there's more of it. So if you like the industrial landscape, which I think's fabulous, then this is a place to be. Yeah, the thing about Thing about this walk is you can get right in the middle of it. And there's just, there's probably a little chimney or a flue or something like that, we don't know. But yeah, I'm stood on top of the slag heap here, just looking down to the river. And here's another look just at the other side. And here's some of the bays that have probably been used to store coal or whatever they used, or we don't know. You know, you can only guess because there isn't a plaque here to say what's what, but you know, all we can do is show you and let you come up and have a look for yourself. You know, like I say, we're right in the middle of it, right in the middle here. And then if you look there, look, you can see where the slag heap just drops off the edge. That looks like it's probably a mine entrance there, at a guess, but there's water running out. You'll see like a sword in a stone. It says Bob Johnson 1943 209 by the look of it. Yeah. And if we read what it says, I think you can read that all right. Please place a stone to honour my Viking warrior. And yes, to keep going, Blakethwaite Dams straight on. Just keep following the paths, you won't go far wrong. Yeah, we can't film everything, but looks like there's a mine entrance there with a little bogey with rocks in it. Yeah, then just where the two rivers meet, you've got some more ruins here. Look, be a good spot for a picnic that if you wanted one. Looks like that's base of an old chimney there, look. And we're just going to keep turning right. So here we are, we just keep walking forward up the valley towards Blakethwaite Dams. Look at this little series of waterfalls, fantastic. Even though we're getting higher and higher up, we can still see, looks like baby trout. You know, we're quite surprised at that. Well, yeah, after where the two little streams join and the bit of mill and stuff like that, it's the old peat where they stored the peat. Just keep walking straight on, we're up to the dams. And if you look on the left side, we're following the path up, just keep to the side of the river. Just another quick look at another waterfall on way up. Well, here we are, we've made our way up to the two dams. There's a hole in the first one. And there's the second one. And we're going to walk to the top now and have a look, see what's there now. Here we are, what's left at top at dam. And as you can see, there's only a trickle of water going over, but you know, in its day, it kept the whole history going. If you can see in the distance, well, we're just going to turn round now, have something to eat and head back, and we'll pick you back up over there.